Okay, so you want to dive deep into Alessi. You're intrigued by those playful corkscrews and those colorful kettles, right? But you want more than just the surface. You want the deeper design philosophy behind these iconic pieces.
It's a fascinating world to unpack.
It really is. And of course, we'll explore how to sprinkle a little of that Alessi magic into our own lives. We've got expert speaker here to help us decode the brilliance of Alessi and how they managed to blend art, poetry, and even a little Italian humor into everyday objects.
I'm excited to dive into this. Alessi's ability to blend that artistic expression with really functional design, it's remarkable.
It is, especially when you think about how long they've been around, over a century. And they still manage to feel fresh and innovative. But before we go any further, let's be clear. We're not here to define good design. It's about understanding Alessi's specific approach, and thankfully they've outlined it for us.
Alberto Alessi's 6 principles.
Exactly. And these principles, they aren't just for designers. Anyone who loves creativity, anyone who wants to understand how those amazing design moments happen.
Those aha moments.
Yes, they can learn a lot from Alessi. Let's start with the first principle: no style, just quality. Alessi doesn't limit itself to one specific aesthetic. They're more like design publishers, seeking out diverse voices and narratives. What I find fascinating, expert speaker, is how they pull this off in a world where brands are obsessed with a single, recognizable look. What are your thoughts on that?
It's bold, for sure, and incredibly refreshing. See, by embracing all these different styles, Alessi can constantly innovate, constantly surprise us. Their catalog is like this tapestry. You've got playful designs, practical designs, even some that are a little bit provocative. You never know what to expect next, but you know it's going to be interesting. And I think this approach allows them to tap into a wider range of emotions, a wider range of ideas, and that's really powerful in a world that often feels saturated with sameness.
Yeah, it makes them stand out.
Yeah.
And this commitment to a diversity of styles makes even more sense when you consider their second principle: architecture as a foundation. They believe that architects make the best designers.
It's at the heart of their design DNA. And you know, architects don't just design buildings, they're designing experiences. They think about how people interact with spaces, how the light and the materials impact us emotionally. And Alessi, they apply that same thoughtfulness to the objects they create.
So it's not just about a beautiful kettle. It's about how that kettle elevates the entire experience of making tea.
Precisely. Take the 993 kettle, designed by architect Michael Graves, iconic. It embodies that architectural approach. You got that playful bird whistle on the spout, a nod to the stovetop kettles of the past, right? Warmth, comfort, tradition. And then the form itself with those bold geometric shapes, the contrasting colors, it brings a little postmodern playfulness into the kitchen. It's functional, but it's also a conversation starter.
Like a little sculpture you display on your counter. I love how they find that balance. And speaking of cultural influences, their third principle, reflecting the times, that really highlights the connection. Alessi believes that a true design classic, it captures the essence of its era, like those playful postmodern designs from the 80s that you mentioned.
Absolutely. Think about the 1980s. Those bold colors, those playful shapes, a rejection of strict minimalism. Graves' designs for Alessi, they captured that perfectly. But today it's different. Trends change so fast, it's harder for designs to stand the test of time.
So how does Alessi stay relevant when the world is obsessed with what's new, what's trendy? What makes their approach to reflecting the times so unique?
Well, for Alessi, it goes beyond just following those fleeting trends. They're very intentional about collaborating with designers, both established and up-and-coming, who are pushing boundaries and challenging conventions. They see these collaborations as a kind of cultural dialogue, a way to capture the spirit of our times, even as it evolves. It's like they're saying, hey, let's explore what's possible, even if it means challenging those norms a little. And that actually ties into their fourth principle: don't forget the fun. It's not just about creating something beautiful or even just functional.
Right. It's about that joy, that playfulness.
Exactly, injecting that into everyday life.
Because a regular kettle, it just boils water, right?
Mm-hmm.
But an Alessi kettle, it's like this whimsical character on your stovetop, ready to whistle a happy tune. Why is that? Why is that element of surprise, that delight, so powerful when it comes to everyday objects?
It's those everyday rituals. Making your tea, setting the table. They don't have to feel ordinary. When you interact with an object and it sparks that little bit of joy, it just elevates the whole experience. Think about it. You're reaching for a mug. Are you grabbing that generic one from the back of the cupboard, or are you going for that playful one, the one with the bright colors, the one that makes you smile?
The Alessi mug wins every time. It's like they understand that these little moments of delight, they can actually impact our well-being.
Absolutely. And that brings us to a really interesting one, their fifth principle, beyond function. Alessi believes that objects can hold meaning. They can even hold poetry. A bowl isn't just a bowl to hold your cereal. It should spark something in you.
I love that. It's more important than ever, I think. We're constantly bombarded with stuff to be intentional about the things we choose to surround ourselves with. It's like curating your own personal collection of meaningful objects. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, absolutely. The objects we bring into our homes, they become part of our stories. They reflect our values, our aesthetic sense, even our aspirations. Take the Anna G corkscrew, designed by Alessandro Mendini. Not just a tool to open wine, it's a character, right? Those curves, the bright colors, it adds personality to your kitchen, it sparks conversations, it tells a story. Becomes this cherished part of your home. That's design that goes beyond just function.
Each object tells a story.
Yeah.
And those stories, they become woven into the fabric of our lives. And speaking of storytelling, their sixth principle, design with passion, it really drives that point home. You can tell there's so much love, so much energy poured into each piece, and it shines through, especially in their kitchenware. Alessi, they love food. It's obvious. And for them, it's not just about making products. It's about infusing them with passion and purpose. And that's key, isn't it? That passion. It's contagious. You can feel it in the objects themselves.
It's about finding that spark, that thing that excites you, and letting it infuse your work. Whether you're, designing a skyscraper or baking a loaf of bread, approach it with that intention, that enthusiasm, that desire to create something meaningful.
So how do we bring a little Alessi magic into our own lives, even if we aren't all, designers at heart?
Well, I think it starts with being more mindful of the objects we surround ourselves with. Think about the things you use every single day. Do they bring you joy? Do they reflect your values? Do they tell your story? And it doesn't have to be something fancy, something expensive. It's about curating your own collection of objects, the things that spark that joy, that spark conversation.
Choosing that vibrant, quirky Alessi toothbrush holder instead of that boring, generic one. Speaking of which, you mentioned a design challenge about Alessifying bathroom products. What was that all about?
It was really interesting, actually. Applying Alessi's philosophy to a space that, let's face it, often gets overlooked in the design world. We had to reimagine those everyday bathroom objects, the toothbrush holders, the soap dispensers, even the toilet brushes, all through the lens of Alessi.
Okay, now I'm really curious. What would an Alessi toothbrush holder even look like? Paint me a picture.
I'm picturing something sleek, sculptural, but with a playful twist. Maybe it's inspired by nature, like the curve of a seashell or, the delicate balance of a flower stem. And of course, it wouldn't be Alessi without a little bit of wit, a hidden compartment for dental floss, perhaps, or a tiny mirror on the underside that makes you smile when you catch your reflection.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's functional, but it brings you joy every single time you use it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the Alessi approach. They remind us that even the most mundane objects, the everyday things, they can be beautiful, they can have meaning, they can have a little bit of magic.
And there you have it, a deep dive into the whimsical world of Alessi. We've explored their unique design philosophy, from embracing those diverse styles to finding the poetry in everyday objects. But most importantly, I hope this conversation inspires you to think differently about design, to see the possibilities for joy, for meaning, in the objects that fill your world. Look around. What stories do those objects tell? How can you infuse a little more joy, a little more Alessi into your own life? That's something to chew on. Until next time.